versus Team Gershwin.
You choking there, buddy? You okay?
Yeah,
I think
I'm
he's having
choking like the Colts.
Kind of like how the Niners got their ass kicked by the Steelers.
Who's got to win this year? Who's got to win this year?
I guess the fucking Vikings.
Who has a win this year?
I know who has 2 wins. Sexy Time Explosion.
I've got 2 wins
sexy,
as well.
Sexy time. Okay. Anyhow, matchup number 2 for the week is between one team that is, I wouldn't say underperforming because I didn't think they were going to do that well, and then another team that only does well
when ODB does well.
No. The first team was the one with ODB.
Oh. Well, he was the defending champ, but now he's 0-2.
Yeah, but I didn't even put him in the top 2 tiers.
That's true.
So I expected this.
Yeah.
Now, Dershfall on the other end does well when he goes against me.
Yep.
So matchup number 2, Manningsception versus Dershfall. ESPN has a projected 99-92 in favor of Manningception.
Manningception to win this game?
Matchup.
Yeah. Fantasy football matchup.
Yeah. Okay. I paid him $50 because he beat me last week. Yeah. Anyhow, Manningception. He already had one person go. He had ODB go with an average day. Didn't you think it was quite average? Nice 13 points?
Well, no. If you factor in his amazing catch that he made in the air with 2 hands over the...
No, I forgot to add extra points for amazing points. Or amazing catches.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I used to play amazing catches in the pool. Did you ever do that?
I did.
Like
yeah.
You jump and you dive and you try to make an amazing catch?
Yep.
No, I did that.
I made a one-handed catch one day, too.
How about why I eat some pizza? You run them through the quarterbacks and running backs.
Okay.
And I'll do the flex and receivers after that.
Sounds good.
Deal. I'm going to eat pizza.
Pizza. All right, for Manningception, we've got Russell Wilson at quarterback. And for Dershfall, we have Aaron Rodgers for quarterback. Russell Wilson going against the Bears. The Bears played horrible the last 2 weeks.
Bears are just horrible.
Yeah, they're just awful. And Russell Wilson, should eat them alive with that defense in their secondary all day. And you got beast mode as well too. And so, Fraggle, Wembley will be happy about beast mode getting some touches against the Bears. But Russell Wilson will get his as well.
I won't be happy if he only gets 13 points though.
Yeah, he's gonna expect more, but that'll be towards at the latter half because Russell Wilson's gonna throw a couple of touchdowns to Doug Baldwin, and obviously not to Jimmy Graham. So give Russell Wilson 16 points, reasonable quarterback day and everything. Aaron Rodgers against KC. That KC team is pretty solid. Their front 4 and their defense is pretty strong, but it's Aaron fucking Rodgers in Lambeau Field.
Aaron motherfucking Rodgers.
That guy is a beast watching him throw. Plus, he doesn't throw any picks at Lambeau Field for since 2012. Mm-hmm. That's insane. No picks. Anyways, I think he lights up KC. Throws for 295 yards and 3 touchdowns. Which comes to 6, 6, 6, 18. I'm sorry, 12.
If James Jones gets one of those touchdowns, there's a chance that he gets 13 points.
True. Uh-huh. So a lot of the quarterbacks you're heavily relying on, for your own personal gain.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. Mm-hmm. All right. Aaron Rodgers, give him 24 points all day. Running backs, Carlos Hyde.
And there's only one all day in the league.
Yeah. Carlos Hyde. Latavius Murray for Manningception's running backs, and then you got Matt Forte and LaShawn McCoy for Dershfall's running back. Carlos Hyde went off
week 1.
In week 1. Mm-hmm. Didn't do so much because the Niners were down a lot last week.
Concussion too.
Yeah, he got injured. Hopefully he's okay, which I think he's going to be fine. Well, he had a concussion, but they could have brought him back, but they didn't. They held him out. So. But he should be good against Arizona, which is a pretty solid defense. And so they're going to be running, and their secondary is pretty strong. So a lot of running attack on the ground. Give Carlos Hyde 11 points. He'll get double digits. Latavius Murray against Cleveland. Jets ran over them pretty well in week 1. With Chris Ivory and Bilal Powell and all that, and Latavius Murray in Oakland. They had a good outing against Baltimore this past last week as well. Give Murray 10 points as well. Then you got Matt Forte and LaShawn McCoy. Matt Forte traveling to Seattle, pretty much the only offensive weapon, and maybe Martellus Bennett, but he pretty much is the focal point of their offense. And Jimmy Clausen at quarterback, he's going to be doing a lot of running, a lot of pass catching, so he's got a lot of touches, but I don't know how productive he's going to be with that Seattle defense at home, in Seattle. So give Matt Forte at best 9 points. That defense is just strong. You can't beat that. Plus you got Cam Chancellor back, and they're going to be on such a high for their home opener there as well. So Buffalo, LaShawn McCoy versus that Miami. LaShawn McCoy, he gets his carries, he gets his touches. Chan likes to run, so McCoy's going to get his dues and everything. Give McCoy, give him 10 points. So pretty evenly matched at the running back position, I think, in terms of the scores. But Dirchfall's quarterback play is going to outdo Russell Wilson by a ton. So
Flex, we got C.J. Anderson with man inception. He's dropping the percentage of carries week by week by week. I'm not saying I'm the prognosticators of prognostication, but it looks like Hillman's going to be getting the lion's share of the carries from now on. That's going to hurt his value. So we're going to give C.J. Anderson against Detroit. We're going to drop him down to only 5 points. I think he's going to get 40% of the touches in the backfield compared to Hillman's 60. I'm not going to count the really low percent on the rest. I'm not ready to start Hillman yet because I'm just not yet. But CJ hasn't done anything. I don't know if he's hurt or not, but he just hasn't been playing well. And then you got Odell Beckham Jr. I think he's going to get a very average 13 points.
I think so too.
Like from your stud on your team, your only stud on your team, you expect more than 13 points.
I think he's going to hit around them. Yeah, you do. You expect more than 13 points.
Like you're never happy with 13 points.
No.
Anyhow.
Especially with this immaculate catch last year and production he had in 2014.
And, he's on the cover of Madden. We all know that's good.
Yeah. Cover of Madden's always a good sign for a player.
Positive.
Yep.
Dirtball is throwing Demaryius Thomas, Keenan Allen. I actually like both of these receivers. Demaryius Thomas against the down Detroit defense. Let's give him 19. And Keenan Allen against Minnesota's defense. They actually have a pretty decent secondary. We're going to only give 8 points to Keenan Allen this week. With tight ends, Travis Kelce against Greg Olsen. Olsen really hasn't been used, but against that New Orleans defense, we're going to see him tear it up a bit. We're going to give 14 points to Greg Olsen. And Travis Kelce going against Green Bay's defense, which hasn't been horribly bad.
It's been pretty solid.
Except against the run, but Travis Kelce doesn't run it.
No, he doesn't.
No, but we're still going to get Travis Kelce's due. He's going to get 64 yards?
Yeah.
So 6 points? No touchdowns.
6 points. Yeah, he's not going to have like the week 1 day that he had against Fraggle Wembley in week 1, which hurt him a lot. There's
nothing big to talk about with defenses and kickers. So, who do you have winning?
I still have I have Team Dirchfall winning against Mannyception.
Drop Mannyception, our returning champion, to 0-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that ODB curse, man. Riding ODB on the Madden cover and everything like that.
I'm going to use the cheat. Since ODB only got 13 points, and last week I think ODB was their whole team. Mm-hmm. Right? I think he accounted for 50% of the points.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a similar thing this week. So we're going to give the win to Team Dirchfall, who I just think is a deeper team overall.
He does.
So Dirchfall will move to 2-1, and Mannyception will be looking to trade his good players.
0-3.
His good players.
One good player.
One.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.